Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your favorite tag team. Your favorite tag team podcasters. On one half of the Rock Boys, Dave.
And you know me, the other half, the most electrifying, charismatic. You feel me? We here.
We in
Bad
here.
blood in the books. Too hype,
Bad blood.
man.
Bad blood tonight. Bad blood was it was one of them ones, man. They made it it was good tonight. Triple H did his thing
Triple H
tonight.
did it again.
He did it again. And we gave him a lot of
Ooh,
hell. We gave him a lot of hell for 5 matches, but
not you.
we gave him a lot of hell for 5 matches, but it definitely killed it tonight. To only be 5 matches.
Shit, it paid off tonight. It paid off like it felt like it was regular day on PLE.
Nah, it felt like
I
one of the
forgot it was
big
five
three.
matches. I
It felt
forgot it
like
was
the big
five
three.
matches. Shit.
Nah, they definitely filled it in. So we're gonna start it off real quick. Your overall assessment of the show tonight, Matt. What you think? We starting off
We
like
say the
that.
overall what?
Overall assessment of the match tonight. I mean, of the pay per view. I'm sorry. What's that match? Pay-per-view.
All right, so pay per view was good, very
Mhm.
good. My only gripe, and we kind of talked about it off camera, was the set. I feel like what I mean, for the amount of stuff that we got tonight, it deserved a decent set. You know what I mean? We haven't had a bad blood in what? It's been a minute, right?
I think 04. I think 04.
Yeah. Oh, 04, right? So 20 years we ain't had a bad blood. It
Mm-hmm.
deserved a set. It deserved some type of raindrop. But I will say, for the fact that even though we didn't get, I mean, like blood drop, we didn't get necessarily blood drops on the set. We got some in the ring, and I ain't just talking about from facial. I'm talking about with the attire. A lot of people wore red attire, which is also homage to the Atlanta Falcons because they in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta's definitely hot right now, bro.
I was looking at
I
it like
mean,
that, though. I was looking at it like I was looking at it.
hey,
Man, you talked about it like you said offline. I was looking at it more of Nia paid homage to Kane. We know Damian Priest loves showing love to Scott Hall. Um, I believe it was more like that. It wasn't just necessarily about the bad blood thing. To be honest with you, bro.
nah, man. I mean, look, they had to incorporate the red in some way, some fashion, and that was the way
Nah,
they decided to do
I,
it.
all right. So we're gonna start it off. We're gonna start it off right. Good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm saying there'll be some time I might go on mute a little bit. Might have
Hey,
to, yeah,
listen.
yeah, you. I might have to correct you in the background.
Yeah, we got the youngest with me. We got the youngest Coles with us. We got the youngest with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He might you might hear him in the background yeeting a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. He might make a special introduction because he's the real mini final boss. But you know what I mean.
Nah, but back to this show right here. So we're gonna start it off right. They had the opening promo. I texted you and told you that promo leading up to the whole joint to before the start of the show was like dope as shit. How they even showed everything. That shit was dope. It was dope as hell, man. He eating already. Um, so yeah, they showed us about Metro Boomin and Cody Rhodes doing the stakeout of the arena. It was dope. Showing the history of how all the matches came together. This is the whole package of everything coming together tonight was dope as hell. What you think about that promo package?
It was pretty cool. I like the fact. I mean, he was like, I mean, go ahead. You got any problems? Call Roman. No, just text him. Like again,
Little
you
small
gotta say you
detail.
got little small details. Um, great build up, great promotion. Even from like months ago when we just had Metro and Cody in the car, just kind of staking out the Oh damn, I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm gonna say it wrong.
Stay
I
for
want to say
Marine.
it's State Farm Arena. All right, there we go. I was about to say Phillips, but either way, definitely good. Good promo. Good build up. Good
And
build up.
then we open up the actual pay-per-view with Samantha Irvin killing America the Beauty.
What they say? Lady in red.
She killed it, bro.
Boy, oh boy.
I should have hired her for
Not
my
you,
wedding.
dude.
I should have hired her for
Huh?
my wedding. I should have hired her for my wedding, bro.
I mean, you sure?
Yeah, hire her for my wedding to sing. Yeah, bro. What you mean?
You know how many people gonna be on her?
Hey,
Not me. But in the meantime, so.
nah. She definitely killed that rendition of it. It was super amazing having her out there killing it, starting. So, Bad Blood was definitely something. That was something dope. And
No, I
then,
love to see her perform. For the fact gave that Linda Garcia vibes, when she
mhm,
used to kind of do the same thing
mhm.
before the actual like program would start. Um, very cool, very cool.
And then we had the three hosts of the Bad Blood. We had all three of them. We had Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade. They put Jade in the middle. They
Mm.
knew what they was doing. They put Jade in the middle, and she
Mm.
spoke the most. All I'm gonna say is Ric
A
Flair,
storm
Ric Flair,
is
woo,
coming.
Ric Flair was
Woo! Wheeling dealing. Uh,
you take her to Space Mountain. What do you say? You take them to Space Mountain.
She'll carry me though,
Oh
cause we know she buff.
yeah, all right. They ain't really say too much. It wasn't really the host tonight. Really didn't really do nothing. Like I said before, I said there was eye candy, which she's eye candy. Bianca Belair is too. Don't get it twisted. Naomi is too. I'm not saying that, but Jade just stands out of the three for
I
sure.
mean,
When it comes to looks,
yeah. I feel like the host thing was kind of like blah. It would be better if it was more matches. You
right?
know what I mean? There are more matches. It would make more sense to have a host. The fact that it's like I like the fact he kind of shuffles and picks which ones he wants for his programs for his
Mm-hmm.
PLEs. At the same time, it was like, damn, like this would be perfect for tonight. You know what I mean? Just atmosphere. We'll talk about that. I mean, going so we like get the preview about with Monday and everything going on. But no, definitely the hosting gig was just like, all right, you know, it'll work. It'll do something. Just have something to do. But yeah,
Yeah,
let's just first
yeah, for
match.
sure. Definitely have them on the show. Yeah, first match. We both was wrong. Rumors after our podcast dropped that the Hell in a Cell would open up the pay per view, and we both kind of agreed we didn't want to see it, but it happened. Triple H put on CM Punk and Drew as the opening match. Drew came out, crowd popped. It was amazing. Watching Drew come out looking like the goddamn, I don't know what you want to say. What
Hey,
he look like?
my man's a stone cold killer, bro. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that word
Yeah,
on anything, or if they're gonna like have a problem me saying that
nah,
word. But I
you,
don't care. At the end of the day,
nah, nah, you
my
good.
man came in
We potted.
stone faced, and he was dead ass on a mission. I love the camera angle. I love the focus that they had. Um, those shots were just amazing coming down the ramp. Those shots were amazing.
With
Again,
the
that
fire,
focus,
with the pyro.
yeah. I'm saying the focus on like it's kind of like the damn, I can't get the right word, but either way, it's the exposure, lighting exposure, that they had going on was beautiful, beautiful, and like Drew literally had demeanor from the top of the Titantron all the way down until he got in the cell. Then he started opening up. Yeah,
Then so we had CM Punk come down. In my notes, I put down CM Punk. The crowd, I don't care what it is. They love singing cultural personality. Everybody,
I
that
mean,
crowd was rocking. The crowd was rocking. Don't get it wrong. I think you starting off the pay per view with that type of match. The crowd is high. The crowd is high. So when they seen the cell come down, they realized it was going to be the first match. Everybody's excited. It's a blood feud. So CM Punk had him eating out his hand as well. If you realize the shirt he had on, that was the shirt he had on when he first came back to the company.
Okay,
The best in the world shirt. That was it was little nuggets that he did,
I missed that
and
one.
that was a little dope. I was like, okay, that was the same shirt when he came back in the company. He had that same shirt on, and Punk looked in good shape. A little bit more buffer. Punk looked good. Punk looked physically. He looked good. Man, we'll talk about as the
Right.
match went on, but physically in that moment he looked good. So let's get right into it. The match. I like how they didn't go to no regular old wrestling tie up. They went straight to throwing blows. This was a blood feud. I was texting you during the match and saying, it's Hell in the Cell. It's something about the cell that was throwing me off. So
Yeah.
everybody
I
sees the
mean,
cell and sees the height of the cell. Everybody sees the height of the cell, but I was saying the width of the cell because they can't work on the side of the rings the way they could back in the day.
right.
Go ahead, what you about to say?
Definitely seemed like it was like there was definitely some like aspect changes with the dimensions of both. Um, I wasn't sure. I couldn't really tell at first until you kind of pointed out later on in the match, and then that's why I was really kind of. I was like, oh yeah, you could definitely tell now. Um, even to the point where like you kind of see it even more as like they're like swinging each other into it, which early on.
Mhm.
Um, I will say I did want them to break out of it,
I told you they
but
would.
I mean for what we got, or at least climb on it. Shoot. But for what we got, definitely good. Definitely good. Good match. I don't. So I mean, I don't know if I like the ending of it,
We get to that. We get to that. Let's just talk about a little
but
bit more
I mean,
in
nah,
details into the match before we get to the end of
good
the match.
match.
Good match. Using the leg of the table as a weapon is crazy.
Ooh,
Didn't see
yeah,
them
that hurt.
pulling that stuff out.
No,
We've been watching wrestling for a long time, and little things that they trying to do in wrestling now, because you can't reinvent the wheel, but just bringing out certain different things like ripping the leg off. I was like, okay, they
yeah, it
thinking
was first.
like I said, Triple H and them is just thinking outside the box, man. Thinking outside the box, with everything they doing, um, getting everything together, the physicalness of it. um, Yo, dog, you want come on, dog, you want come on, get your 15 minutes of
he ain't
fame with
going.
us. Let's go.
He ain't going to. My man gonna peek on top of the camera shot. You see, he turns into a dinosaur every time he can. This is
That's the
the
real
real
one right
Luchasaurus, the real Luchasaurus.
there. Nah, but like I said, using that, like I said, with the narrowness of the side of the ring, when he did the suplex move, you couldn't see. He had to hold CM Punk up on an angle and then lay him down. There's just certain things like I was like, it, me being who I am,
Yeah,
watching wrestling all my life, it was kind of
I
cringy to
mean,
me, but they definitely put on their working boots tonight. Go ahead, what was you about to say?
like we have the right to kind of nitpick at we nitpick at little things. It's not necessarily big major things
Mm-hmm.
till later on tonight. But yeah, this that type stuff. I will say I did like the unique spots of like having like the toolbox. Like again, last time I see the toolbox was with the Bray Wyatt Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell match, the infamous
Mm-hmm.
red Hell in a Cell. But nah, this one, yeah, definitely surprised me how they use it. Again, usually they don't use the box. I'm saying emptying the box. Yeah, they might they might use the box. They might use certain tools in it, but taking all the tools out and using that box was crazy, crazy. I want to say I do think that Drew bled the hard way.
For
I
sure,
feel like he definitely bled the hard way. I feel like Punk did the fake blood.
he did the job.
Um,
I don't think it
yeah,
was fake, but I think he gigged himself. He cut
I
himself.
don't know.
Punk cut us.
Well, yeah, nah, for sure, my bad. But yeah, nah, Drew's blood started instantly. I'm saying like the moment he got hit at the top of the head, like it didn't stop, and like it was pretty gruesome visuals, but definitely appropriate for the style of the match. I definitely said we were getting blood. Um, I mean, I
Nah, we
text you. I wanted
definitely
them.
said that.
I definitely said like I text you saying that Mox has been spotted. And we know when we say Mox has been spotted, we ain't talking about the real John Moxley. We just talk about the simple fact of the amount of blood that we're getting.
But, yeah.
We got John Moxley type
Which
level type blood.
actually, yeah, which actually got me into the sharpshooter spot. That was an homage.
Ooh.
We both believe that was an homage to Stone Cold. Um,
Well,
Stone
first
Cold,
I
the
got a problem
blood.
with
Uh,
my fault.
the,
No,
my,
first my first problem is the fact that Punk he did it wrong. He's on the wrong side.
he put the move on wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's
Mm-hmm.
why he wound up falling over. But we definitely did get that image of Stone Cold. My fault. Go ahead.
I know. I mean, like I said, we texted each other about that. The homage to Stone
Yeah.
Cold through Boston with the blood coming down the stage. That was super dope. That was WrestleMania 13. That was WrestleMania 13, if I'm not mistaken. Stone Cold and Bret
Mm-hmm.
Hart match, the submission match. Um, one of the one of the best
Infamous
matches.
spots.
Yeah,
Very
well, yeah, that
infamous
match
spot.
had a lot of going on in that match. But so yeah, we had that. Like you said, so one subtle thing that my boy Michael Cole uh 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 hinted at was the black band on Drew McIntyre arm. That he said that was for CM Punk. This is going to be his last match. That was super dope for them to even like hint at certain things. Like I said, I think this is around the time I texted you and said I wish Joe was on there too, because Joe, Michael, Cole, and I said Pat McAfee together would probably be amazing. You said Corey too, but I said Pat. But whatever. I think if they was all on there together, the what's it called would have been a lot better. The announcement team, but they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean Corey
Ah,
and Michael. They had the most chemistry out of everybody.
yeah.
And so I mean, at the end of the day, like it's cool to basically call on your vets. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that they come through and
Mm-hmm.
nail it. They usually are the ones that kind of do your manias.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for the most part just those two. But no, I definitely said Corey, Joe, and Michael. Just for the fact like you always get play by play. But of course, Corey will throw in the color, and he'll kind of bounce off Michael. I feel like Joe could kind of catch it easy too. Um, I will say I do want like all TV programs like commentary to like return, so I have them all there and not just those two. I think it's
So
cool when you have like the brands specific
guys,
commentators. Yeah, 'cause I mean
that's what
it
we
kind
can
of
listen
gives you
to
that.
on the
Yeah, I used to love back when like say like with Survivor Series, where you would have like a Cole and Taz, and you have Jerry and King, and they would kind of shoot back at each other, which was always cool, which is always great. Because you kind of just highlight certain spots that they all kind of work well with. They all kind of like mesh together too. I feel like those moments, that's what you need.
Nah, it was definitely good though. Good commentary. We wasn't like criticizing the commentary tonight, but I just
Right, right,
felt
right,
like
right.
the little nuggets that Michael Cole was giving out. It just reminded me of
Yeah,
thinking that Joe Tessitore does as well.
for
Um,
sure.
the crowd was into this match from the beginning. I want to get a crowd in Atlanta all night long. They was good, but especially this match, of course, the main event, they was in it all night long. I felt like the performers definitely fed off them as well tonight. And
Yeah.
Punk and
Oh,
Drew,
they were the right ones to start. They started the night off very well. I think it was the right call to have them start the night off.
no, Triple H did the right thing with this. The way he knocked
Yeah,
out the whole card, we'll talk about that too. He did a great thing
yeah.
tonight. But Drew, I think Drew was really hurt. And I'm gonna say this before even the white noise spot that he hit his back on the edge of the ring. He was struggling, and I know it's,
To
I
go
hate when people
upstairs
say this.
then.
try to even put the stairs inside of the thing because you see he stepped up on top to try to throw over top, couldn't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And everything in professional wrestling is not staged, is not fake. I hate when people do this. You feel me?
It's all right. Let's say this. It's it's definitely a premeditated finish, but
Yeah,
everything in
predetermined finish.
between,
Yeah,
yeah, predetermined finish, but everything in between is not to be. Again, they always say it. Do not try this at home. You know what I'm saying? They say that for a reason. Because
do
again,
not try.
these are actually athletes that literally go through these spots, go through real life pain. You know what I'm saying? Real life pain, real adult pain that you don't want to feel in the morning. And when you do feel it in the
And
morning,
Drew,
yeah, you're
and
yeah. Drew
Drew's
definitely
gonna feel it in the
definitely
morning.
felt that spot. Oh, for sure. And if
The
he
white,
doesn't, ah man, that white noise
he's a
spot,
real, real.
yeah.
But before the white noise spot, they had me. I ain't gonna lie, they had me. When Drew pulled out the sack, I thought they was going. I thought they was going glass. I didn't think they was gonna go thumbtacks.
That was after. That was after the
No, it
white
was
noise.
before. No, 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 no. Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell
that was after the
you.
white noise.
No, because Drew the one who pulled it out.
Right, but mind you, the beads were on the match. I mean, on the floor, on the ground as the match ended. The stairs were already moved.
Yeah, no, no. So we're saying the same thing. I think we're not understanding each other. Drew
Right.
brung it out, correct?
Yeah.
Dumped the bees on CM Punk, right?
Yeah.
Then try to hit the white noise.
No.
When did he hit the white
So
noise?
think so he put the thing in first, the stairs in first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stairs in first. The white noise happened. Then afterwards, he gets the beads, puts them on him, and then because the low blow happens after that too. The low blow
Right.
happens. And then of course gets the beads, puts them on him, goes to try to do the claymore, misses it, and hits the steps. The steps are now they're moved over. The steps are in the spot where they are towards the end of the match. Regardless of anything, we on the same page again.
Yeah. Regardless of anything,
Yeah,
they
we're on the
they
same
had
page.
me they
I
had me
got you.
fooled. They had me fooled with
Yeah,
the knapsack because I was thinking maybe they pulling out thumbtacks to
yeah.
have an homage towards all the other Hell in a Cell matches that happened.
Good old Mick
Like I
Foley,
said,
Randy Orton.
it was the beads instead of that. Which was cool, no issues, no problem with it. The beads was hitting at the how the feud quote unquote continued into this third match anyway. CM Punk.
Hold on, before you go any further, I thought we were done with the fucking bees by then.
No, no,
like
no. I thought we were
I
done.
definitely thought we were done with the beads. I didn't want to see the beads again. I would rather it have been like the I'd rather have been tax.
Yeah, I'd rather been
You know what
Tax
I'm saying?
or maybe glass. I ain't gonna say glass because
I don't even want to say glass. That's an AEW move,
Tax.
but
Yeah,
definitely
Tax.
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 The thumbtacks or like or even like we could have did like memorabilia. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have did old
Yeah.
CM Punk memorabilia, like just to kind of be smart and be an ass. Like
You know what would have been super dope? If they'd have
if
bung
he did
out
outlaw.
the ice cream bars. Just to
See,
mess with CM Punk.
see the petty.
Or that pizza that he gave away on NXT this past week when everybody got free pizza. That would have
Or
been just a
two.
slap in his face. Just something to slap in
Yeah,
his face. That would have been true. So back to what I'm about to say about CM Punk. So CM Punk in this match, I did say that I felt like Drew was gonna carry him through the match, and I was right. Drew carried him through this match. Drew did all the big spots. Punk was just there. Of course, we both thought Drew was gonna win this match. We was over
yeah.
one at the end of this. CM Punk got the match with the go to sleep with a chain wrapped around his knee. What you think about the
I didn't like that. I really
thing?
feel as though it. like for the amount of shit that he already delivered
Mm-hmm.
and the amount of shit that ass whooping he was already getting, CM Punk shouldn't have ended on that note. You know what I'm saying? It could have probably ended with something else. I understand the fact they gave him the win just because, but I mean to have like again they announced the stats early on. I think I had them wrong at first.
He was only one off though on one of them. That was it.
Yeah, I was one off, which is CM Punk. CM Punk was 2 for 2, but now he goes 3 for 2 inside the cells as
Right.
Drew drops 0-3. I feel like they should definitely gave Drew the nod because of the fact he has not won a single Hell in a Cell match.
Right.
That's what I feel is kind of like, damn, like really. But I understand they
So,
wanted that go home. They wanted that happy go home moment for him.
whatever. It is what it is. Drew's still gonna be the man once he takes a couple weeks off. I think Drew took a couple weeks off after that.
Okay, yeah.
So after the win is over, CM Punk comes out to sell and falls down in the aisle. Did you think that was
Mm-hmm.
planned or you thought that was real?
Probably it was real. It was real.
The
Like you
only
said,
reason why,
them pains hurt, bro. Like
no,
that adrenaline done calmed
the
down by
only
then.
the only reason why I say it was real is because they put the heart monitor on his finger.
People are
Um,
what?
they put the heart monitor on his finger. They wouldn't go
Mm-hmm.
that far if it was fake.
I mean, shit. They just say like again, if a lot of people seen it when Drew did that miss Claymore into the steps,
Yeah,
referee was tapping his hands to kind of make sure he wasn't numb,
like squeeze
make
my
sure he could
hand
still
type
feel
thing.
a spot. Yeah, exactly. Because again, some hard hitting spots,
Right, the
hard
edge of
hitting
the
spots.
steps.
But Drew
Even,
definitely took him the most.
yeah, yeah. Even though them steps are not heavy, because they're really not heavy, but landing on that edge of that step, the way Drew did on his lower back, he's feeling that in
Yeah,
the moment. He's feeling that
yeah,
in the moment. If not
no,
feeling
for
it right
sure,
now. So
for
CM
sure.
Punk got the victory. After that, we got this is super dope. Oh, I know you're excited, even though I don't know if you got the game or not. You got the WWE 24?
You know I do. You know I got 24.
I ain't got it. But listen,
That's up. You better get it now. Hey. It's on
I'm getting
PS5 store right now for free. Go ahead, bro.
I'm getting
Give
this.
you a quick
I'm
plug.
getting
Quick
this
plug.
because
Go get it right
the
now.
Bray Wyatt looks
Yeah.
amazing, bro.
10-16, boy. Yeah.
The Bray Wyatt looks amazing, yo. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
The
That's the
graphics.
Bray Wyatt from the from the show, the series. Well, not
Yeah,
the
so that
series, the
was
show. Yeah, the documentary.
documentary. That was the one that Bray when he was gonna
Immortal.
yeah, Mortal, yeah. But that was he was actually gonna be that character before he passed away. Because that's the thing on the back of his neck is supposed to be Zoba. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they killed it with that, bro. They killed
Mm-hmm.
it.
It's a lantern. The lantern, the detail in that, again, spot on.
But
Spot
I'm
on.
getting the game just for that.
And
I swear. I don't care about
Eat
that.
All Worlds, boy.
Yeah, he's still here, still running it, still running it. Next was
Yeah.
Nia. Next was Nia Jax versus
And Bayley.
Bayley. You go ahead. Let me see where you started off, and I'm feed off of you. Come on. What you think about this? What you think about everything? Because you got to go from the beginning to. Come on. Let's go. What you think about
All right.
Nia?
So, of course, you say, well, what'd you ask me?
You heard me. I started
Hey, Naya. I see you stepping up now.
stepping it up, bro.
I
She is stepping
don't
it
know
up.
what you done did. I don't know what you're doing. But hey. Nia Jax has been smoking it lately.
Killing
Again, with promos, even with her attire. Again, she's picking the right fit, right hairstyle. Shit, we want to talk about the right set of makeup on.
She's in the ring
Come on,
working.
talk to the player for the Himalaya.
Okay, Jerome. Nah, for real though. She's definitely like you said, her attire. She lost the weight. She's she just we talk about the match, but she's just moving around and she looks better. She's a part of the Samoan dynasty. If y'all don't know, she got this naturally. So before she was just overweight. Now she lost the weight. y'all seeing that the development in her, and it's amazing, man.
No, for real. Definitely something special. Um, and she's definitely again coming along. She's coming a long way. Again, she looks great. She does everything great right now. The only thing that she can do wrong is fuck her own stuff up. I will say that. That's the only
That's
way she can
always
do wrong.
that's always been her downfall. Is that.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, so like we said, so Nia and Bayley was definitely going at it. A good match overall. They had their working shoes on. Um, Bayley, to me, I want to see Bayley go bad. I know we talked about it
You want to see her go
before. You
back to
said you
heel?
thought it was gonna be Naomi. I want you to go back to Hill because her being a baby face at this moment, I just don't feel it.
I mean, Bailey has always been a great baby face coming up, right? The whole hugger stick was definitely a great, you know what I'm saying, run. When she went heel, it felt it was the right time. You know what I mean? Right now, it's just for the fact it's like she's not young Bailey anymore. She's grown, mature Bailey. So it's like the hugger stick wasn't going to stay. It's not going to stay. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
she's still trying to find footing. I will say, like after watching the video package, you definitely see where it's like, oh man, like you know what I mean? Like I watched yesterday and kind of hearing her on promo, I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Like you want that edge. Bailey has to find that edge
cringy
again.
sometimes.
Yeah, she has to find that edge
It's cringy.
again. That's what it is. And I feel like she's playing it safe by saying certain things, hitting certain cues, and like it's like, if she's always like being herself in a way, pardon, it'll come together a lot better. Like I feel
Yeah,
like they might be writing her promos again because it doesn't necessarily come off as natural or as smooth as you would expect it to.
nah, yeah, I agree. But the work in the ring though between them two, it was a good match. Uh, Nia, Nia came out there and she
Yeah,
was on 10. Like she was on
yeah.
10 tonight. I'm just thinking of Nia before she left, and then now, oh my, it's like it's not the same person. Like the only thing is the same to me is the person and name because she's moving around the ring. I told you she's moving around the ring. Like I said, and showing y'all that she's a part of the Samoan dynasty as well. Like the day the Samoan dynasty needs a woman, she's going right into the bloodline. Like period. She's going right into the bloodline and with her cousins and stuff because she is man.
Which part?
She's we talk about that. Hey. So as I predicted, as I
I mean, we don't gotta get
predicted,
into that one, but
Ti- Tiffany came down and I said she was going to try to cash in, but she wasn't going to cash in, and I was 100% right. And another reason why I said that Nia's ring attire was an homage to King because of the sit up. The sit up was perfect, right on time when Tiffany was trying to cash in. She did the Undertaker King sit up, and that was super dope.
okay.
What else you want to say about this match?
Uh, that ref bump was
Yeah.
you were dying. Yeah, that ref bump it was pretty like move. That's all I'm saying. Move. Like, why are you staying
Okay.
there? Like, move. You know what I mean? I definitely wanted to cash in. But again, he's holding off on everything that you want, everything you're expecting to happen. He's holding off on. I think that's probably is the right move at the end of the day. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it definitely felt as though like I don't know. For some reason, I felt like we might even see her later on that night. We might even see Tiffany later on that night. But I mean, for other reasons, that didn't happen. Uh, but give it to the next PLE. Well, we got what, a couple more, maybe like another
You got
month.
Crown Jewel. You got Crown Jewel next. And then we got Survivor. We got War Games after that.
So by Crown Jewel, she might cash in there. Reason being, because Tiffany is over with the crowd. The crowd loves
No, shit.
Tiffany. The crowd does definitely loves Tiffany. They're definitely waiting for her to turn on Nia because Nia has gained a lot of heat with the last month, couple months, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like
Yeah.
maybe it's time to turn away from Bayley's feud. You know, the feud with Bayley,
No, I
for a
get
little
it.
bit, just to kind of like avoid exhaustion, avoid some oversaturation. Um, but definitely, it was a good match though. Good match though.
Good
Good
match.
match.
That's it. Naya finished with one of my favorite moves, the Banzai.
The
Yokozuna, the
Annihilator.
Banzai.
The
The Banzai.
Annihilator. Annihilator Gator.
Called the Banzai.
It's funny.
So after that, they kept teasing this announcement, and I texted you like, "Bro, what you think it is about Triple H in this announcement?" You originally said, "What did you say in the text message? What you thought it was?"
I originally thought it was gonna be something about Saudi Arabia.
Like, well, you was it was right.
Exactly. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
right.
yeah. Once I seen the titles, I mean, like, granted, this is after the next match, but once I seen the titles, I was just like, well, damn. All right, let me just unsend my message. Shout out to iOS, but let me unsend my message real quick. And yeah, I definitely thought it was gonna be like a women's U.S. title. I feel like
Yeah, like a
the
mid title, mid card title. That shit.
yeah, women's division definitely need a mid card title. Um, again, how is it? Both shows have two brands. Both brand. No, I'm sorry. All three brands have a men's mid card title, and the women's
Right.
do not only have one. They only have one, and then the tag titles. I feel like it's kind of time to bring that forth. I kind of felt like it might have been tonight. They announced it.
Mm-hmm.
But then he announced that hunk of shit of a title, which I voiced my opinion to you in full threshold because I don't like it. I don't even
And
understand the concept of it.
capital letters, by the way. He texted me and said he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, piece of shit. Like
um,
Goldust came and puked on it, and then threw it on your waist type bullshit, man. Like I'm not a fan.
you know what that title remind me of? That title like an upgrade version of the 24/7 title.
It does. The green in it too, right?
Yup,
It
with the
does.
green. That's what I
Bro,
thought of.
I thought it was up, down, down championship title. No disrespect to that title, but it's serious. It looked like a gimmick. It did not look like a real like it should be a real title.
Well, that's
You
how
know,
WWE. I mean, that's how AEW. I believe. So when I originally texted you, I said they try to outdo the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. That's what I
it
believe they meant.
it looked like a title that like a 7-year-old built on WWE 2K24, which is free on PS Network right now. It definitely looked like somebody just created a title on there and literally just called it a title. Again, I couldn't even see the fact it said championship on it.
It had championship on it. It says Rhea on it. It says Crown
I
Jewel on
couldn't. It
it.
was a lot going
Hold
on
on, I'm about to
for
pull it
some
up
odd
right now.
reason. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
A lot going on.
yeah, it's definitely. What do you say? 18, whatever. Something
Yeah,
like
like I can deal with 18 carrots in my bowl of soup. Like I didn't need all that. Like come on, man.
No, it's
Come on,
definitely
man.
is a lot going on. I'm looking at this belt now. I just pulled up a picture of it on
Yeah,
my computer.
I'm gonna do the
You
same.
can't, you really can't see what's going on. I understand, what's that, dude from Saudi Arabia, Prince Al Sheikh. I know he has all the money in the world, but he could have came over with better than that.
No, seriously. Like
He
we'll
got the
see.
green rubies in it. I mean,
Yeah, like you really can't see what's going on in this.
yeah, it says
It
Crown
was a
Jewel on
lot,
it.
man.
It says Crown Jewel on it. Of course, WWE got their nameplates on the side of it. So my thing is, so they have two of them, correct? Because they're gonna have one for the women and one for the men, right?
And that I didn't understand. I didn't. To be honest, I couldn't understand the whole concept behind it and what's the winning stipulations. You know what I'm saying? Because like champion versus champion. So again, what to my opinion, what I kind of text you is it felt as though this was a way to avoid doing champion versus champion Survivor Series.
But this is that Crown Jewel though.
Right, which is again before then, before Survivor Series. So I feel like this is how you do it before Survivor Series. This is how you have champion versus champion before Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. This is what you do, and they basically you name champions. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't. I feel like we shouldn't do it. But I understand why, because you want to stay with some type of tradition. You want to introduce new things, new concepts, and again, you're going to have new storylines for Survivor Series that fit the bill a little bit better than having a champion versus champion. But at the same time, if we're going to change, you know what I'm saying, we're going to change like from tradition, then change it all the way. Don't bring it forth a new
Don't have
fucking title. Uh,
yeah,
uh,
don't have fancy.
yeah, like it's a cop out.
It's
It's a
super
cop
cop
out.
out.
Yeah,
Um,
this new title is a cop out.
but also in this segment, you got your boy Gunther.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of happy he did what he
I
did too. I'm not even mad at him.
I loved him for what he did too. Gunther, he know how to steal the heat. He knew he was in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, my man
Um,
does it phenomenally.
he does it, or he's on point with it.
Smoking on that Goldberg pack. Smoking on that Bill pack.
Oh
Smoking on
man.
that Bill pack, boy.
So if y'all don't know, Goldberg was in the front row. Him, his wife, and his son was all at the show. And they was going at it, and Gunther had to retell him that he wasn't his favorite wrestler of all time. And
Hey, yo.
Gunther
Fucking
killed him with
trashed him.
that one.
Fucking trashed him.
Trashed him,
I'm
and
mad.
trashed him in Atlanta though. Like it was so
Yo.
perfect. Trashed him
Yo.
in Atlanta.
Yo. It's the fact that he didn't take it further. Gunther could have took it further. He could have shot at everybody in Atlanta tonight.
He could
There
have
were
shot the
too many.
whole WCW.
No. There were no, besides the superstars. There were a lot of daggone ATLians in the house tonight. Again, he could have shot at little baby. He could have shot at Quavo.
Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin, Killer Mike right there again. He could have shot at everybody. But the one that plucked the whole WWE Universe's nerves was Goldberg.
Now he did it. He did it. Of course, Goldberg had to jump the barricade. Of course,
Ah.
um, Goldberg don't want that smoke.
No,
He
to
don't
be
want that
honest,
smoke.
I'll be honest with you. I honestly thought Gage would have got in the ring. I mean,
The
I know.
reason why
No,
I
look,
say no now, but nah.
because we still in season of football, so I'm saying they gonna protect Gage. Makes
He
sense.
don't. He red shirted. He's not playing.
It don't
He's cut.
matter. At the end of the day, hey man, if I represent a brand with Coach Prime, which he definitely wore tonight,
He has colors. He got color by the colors on.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure I stay protected. You get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
But I mean, you definitely seen Goldberg hopping over. Even his wife, she green lit it. She green lit it. She's like, yo,
No, Gage
go ahead.
greenlit him too though.
Yeah, they both did.
Gage said go. Gage said go kick that motherfucker ass. I said,
His wife
God
was like,
damn.
that's it. You gotta go. You gotta go. Yo, at the end of the day, my wife ever tell me I gotta go against a Gunther who's gonna slap my chest into hell. No, I'm good. You go. I need my chesticles. I don't
What
want
you
losing.
tell him? I'm gonna tell her, babe, I'm retired. I did that already.
Look, right. You see the last jackhammer I did? It was against a tall
Yeah.
man, kind of tall like him. I dropped him on his head. I had concussion that day. I'm good. I'm good. But I
So
definitely feel like we might get that match down the
I was
line,
about to ask you.
probably for Saudi Arabia. Um,
No, can't be for Saudi. Champion
man,
versus
you
champion.
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. You don't think Gunther will pull double duty for that?
The only reason why I say no is because you're going against Bill Goldberg. He might mess you up and you might not be able to wrestle again. So Triple H is not going to risk him like that with a worker that's not an everyday worker who's just looking for a retirement match.
All right, so you definitely feel like it's going to happen soon, though.
I think Goldberg need to get back in shape.
You hear me out. So remember how I was just saying about the champion versus champion match
Yes.
being at Saudi Arabia, and them saving it for something else. Them moving that match for something else for Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Survivor Series will get it.
You would get Goldberg versus Gunther. Yeah, because then that gives Bill almost 2 months to get himself back into
Yeah,
shape right now in 4 weeks. No, I don't want to see Goldberg in 4 weeks. I don't
Fuck
want to see.
no. I didn't want
So
to see him tonight.
tonight was cool. I mean, that was just it was perfect though. Because like I said, we talk about how Triple H laid out the show. It was enough filler in the show that you forgot it was 5 matches.
Mm-hmm. I mean, then I will say for the fact that it was like like when Gunther fell up the ramp after Sammy attacked him. When Gunther fell up the ramp, I honestly thought Goldberg was going to go on the other side of
The
the crowd.
spirit.
Yeah, like I was expecting the spear to happen. If the spear would have
Right.
happened, it definitely would have laid the foreground for what would be next in the near future.
So I had it
But
in my notes that Goldberg said, "You're next, boy."
yeah,
He said it.
yeah. But I mean, at the same time, you always got to drop your catchphrases. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But
when he
no, no,
looked
no,
dead
no,
into
no,
the
not for
camera
Goldberg. I get
leaving,
what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
he's going to. I would love this. I'm not gonna say it's a gimmick match because Goldberg is a gimmick now, especially at this old age. Yes, I call
No,
Goldberg
no,
a
no, no,
gimmick.
no. A legendary act. Let's call a spade a spade.
He's a legendary gimmick act.
It's a legendary act.
Period.
Let's not put parentheses around parentheses. Come on now. He's a
Are you
legendary
sticking up
act.
for Bill Goldberg right now?
Look, look, look. I'm saying it because I'm saying it. I'm not, again. I was happy he trashed him. I'm with you, but mind you, it's like we just gotta call a spade a spade. Without be
I am
politically
calling a
correct.
speed.
Be
We
politically
potting,
correct.
right?
Be
We potting,
politically
right?
correct. We're
I
gonna be
ain't being politically correct right now.
all right, all right.
We potting. Ain't that
We
what you
got
always
it.
tell me?
That's peace. That's peace.
So, like I said, he's a gimmick legend, and he will get his final match because that's all he's been crying about for the last 3 or 4 years. I ain't had my final match. I
You
want
know
to
what
have
I
my
say he
final
has it
match.
against? You know what they should do? You know what they should
They
do?
should put, what? They should put
Bret
who?
Hart, special guest referee. Simple as that. That's how you solve it. That's how you solve it. Talking about potting. Yeah. Put Bret Hart in there
Hold
some way,
on.
somehow.
Hold on. Let me look at one thing right quick. Let me look at one thing right quick.
I say you put Bret Hart.
You know what, Matt? I'm gonna say this right now. You're a fucking genius. You wanna know why? It will work. Survivor Series is in Canada. You're a fucking genius, man. I said it here first. If ain't nobody else call you a genius, I did. You're a fucking genius because that would be perfect. Gunther versus Bill Goldberg, Bret Hart
In
as a
Canada.
special guest referee in Canada. Bro, you got it. You won. You got that one.
Let's get right into this
Who was
next
the next
match, though.
match?
This Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Hey, I
Can we
actually
talk
like this
about
match. I like this match a lot
Damian
more than
Priest?
what I thought.
Can we talk about Damian Priest's attire right quick?
We can talk about both their attires.
That entrance was dope.
Finn entrance is dope. Finn's entrance, like, I've always liked his theatrics that he does coming into the ring. You know what I mean? Finn gives you personality. He's been giving you personality since for like a while.
Right?
Uh, his mask definitely gave me Kanye West vibes. Mind you, where is he at doing this? He's in the
Atlanta.
house where Kanye had this concert wearing a mask just as similar.
No, he's in the house where Kanye had a house where he did a concert.
You sound like Cassie. My dog house got a dog house. Like,
Me and my dog house got a dog house. Go
me and
ahead.
my dog house got a dog house. And he live in the dog house. Like, like,
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
nah. Seriously, definitely. And then like when he revealed his face, he had his new logo now. Again, it's not like the little pyramid F and everything like that. It's definitely that F. F is really cool. I'm
Right.
liking how he's kind of like incorporating a lot more than what he is with Judgment Day stuff. Um, so I mean, it's kind of like that. He had the eye black, and then even to the sneakers again. To the sneakers, he has it again. Yeah, right on pair. He's wearing Air Ones. He's wearing Jordan ones. Either way, it's Nikes because that's all they've been wearing lately. Is his Nikes. He definitely had his F on the outside of the Nike. It looked pretty dope. But
Nah, definitely.
for Damian Priest, Damian Priest's attire is definitely fire. Um, I like how people again. It's funny to me. Like you kind of see people on the blogs. They call him like they call him like Freaky Taker, the Dominatrix Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
nah, Damian Priest is my guy. Like again, you've born like you loved him so much that you have now loved to hate. You just love him. You hate him so much that you have to that you like love him now. So I'm saying like he's over with the crowd. It's definitely cool to kind of again that visual with his Titantron going off behind him and him not necessarily in focus yet until the lights on is a fire
it's
image.
a dope. It's one of the dope entrances right now going on for this.
Mm-hmm.
So get into the in ring a little bit.
And like in the ring, good match, good hard hitting match.
Mm-hmm.
It started turning up when like my favorite spot would probably be when Dame hit that punch or elbow, whatever, or forearm, whatever you want to call it.
Like a forearm.
Yeah, and it popped Finn right in the jaw. Blah, blah, blah. That was a good spot, and like that's what kind of like it got me even more engaged than what I already was. Um, the one thing don't like, I don't like, I don't like that turnaround lariat.
You know, like it.
Nah, I didn't like it, and it didn't pop the way it should have.
I was about to ask you. Do you believe because it's not a smooth transition that he uses it, or is
That
this
might be
you
why.
don't think, or you don't think that should be a part of his
5 moves to do.
yeah, you want to call it five moves to do.
His 5 moves to do. Nah, his
His
hype.
pack,
Yeah, his hype up
wrestling,
pack.
combinations.
Right. Nah, I feel like I mean it definitely has to be a smoother transition to it. You know what I mean? I will say though that seeing a big man like Damian use his feet the way he does is crazy. You usually don't see big men kicking the way he's kicking. You know what I
He
mean?
moving around.
Yeah, no, he can move. He can definitely move. And then of course, you know what I mean. The other thing I have is like when you're running around the ring and like the whole shove over the announcer's table. I feel like it's become a very oversaturated move
And you
because I
could tell
feel
Finn jumped on that too.
yeah, nah, I mean it takes me back to like NXT when Keith Lee did it to Adam Cole. You know what I mean? Like I mean like my man flew,
Yeah,
but
into the first
it's
row, right? It was the first
it's
row,
it,
right?
yeah. It's just to the fact it's like I feel like that should only be a move that Braun Strowman should be doing. That's his niche. You know what I'm saying? The Strowman Express. That was his whole thing. Nobody else should really be doing it.
I agree.
You know, I feel you take away the you take away the vibe, you take away the mystique, the uniqueness of the move. And I felt the same way with Sling Blade. I hated the Sling Blade for a while because everybody was doing it. I mean, it's mainly only two people doing it, but like they were doing it all the fucking time. Again, like it was Finn Balor's move, and it became every part of Seth Rollins' arsenal. You know what I mean?
True. You
And
right
so
about
I
that. No,
mean,
yeah, I
like
agree with you.
again, you take that mystique away from it. Again, nobody does Tombstone. You know what I
I,
mean?
I text you something about the tombstone
Yes, you
too.
did. Nobody does Tombstone. A lot of people do choke slams. Of course, we know everybody there's a rendition of a spear, of a super kick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like those moves, like you grown to like like to be all right with. Because again, it's so, but it's like Braun Strowman literally was like the person to run around and hit you over the damn thing.
Shoulder blocking into whatever the over the thing, over the announcer and all that. He was
Yeah,
shoulder
like
blocking like
it was Braun's thing, and I feel like it should just be unique to Braun. Um, the other great spot I love was the Razor's Edge on the apron.
super dope.
Man, like I ain't see that coming again. And I always love it when Kevin Owens does a power bomb to the apron, but like the Razor's
Mm-hmm.
Edge, it looked clean. Right there. Ah, my other problem is so I like the result of the match. However,
Damian,
I feel as though the way we got to the end of the match should have changed it. If that makes sense. It definitely made Finn's coup de grace look very weak
But
because Damian just kept getting up afterwards, and then like again, it was a clean finish. You know what I mean? Judgment Day, of course, comes out. They try to do their thing, but it was a clean finish, and so that's the biggest problem I have. He gave you two to his back, and then all of a sudden he gets up and hits him with the south of heaven. Um,
yeah,
I feel like it should have been a little bit more to it. What's up, dude? You go get a snack. Go get one.
he said he don't care if you potty. He wants snack, bro. What's
You
wrong with
right.
you?
You right. I mean,
Nah, but
go ahead. Go ahead. I'll be
nah,
right back.
go
Say
ahead.
I'll go get a snack
Go
real
ahead.
quick. You go ahead.
Go
You
get
talk
my
about the
man a
segment
snack.
though. I'm still on here.
Go get my man a snack. Nah, so with Damian Priest, where do you believe things can go next with him? After this Judgment Day thing, I don't know. At this moment, where Damian Priest is going
I
at
don't
all.
either. I don't either. I feel like got you. I feel like he definitely. I feel like it should be over with Judgment Day.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. I mean, they
Yeah,
drawed it out as long as they could.
it's ran its course. I feel like we're now at the end of it with Damian and Judgment Day. I feel like he should no longer feud with them, um, unless he had brought somebody else out there
Mm-hmm.
tonight. You know what I'm saying? To help him out. Like shit, we could have got Bad Bunny. I've been cool if they
That'd have
brought
been
Bad Bunny
dope.
back.
That'd
That
have
would
been
been really dope.
that'd have been super dope.
Cause Bad Bunny, he like for as big of a celebrity he still knows how to maneuver in the ring. He's like so. I mean, if they kind of went back to that tag team between those two, it'd been cool.
Yeah, I believe. Like I said, I just don't want Damien to keep lingering around the Judgment Day. Like I said, it ran its course. Um, it ran its course. Like I'm tired of it. I'm
Yeah,
tired of it. I don't think it has no more legs. I don't want to see him against JD. I don't want to see him against Carlito. I don't want to see him against nobody. Bro, just move on from the Judgment
yeah,
Day. Gino, you got the W. Cool. Let's just go
yeah.
on to the next thing that he
I mean, for him, for sure.
potentially has going on.
For him, for sure.
You was right. I jumped segments. I put the Triple H segment ahead of this. Whatever. I did it.
It's all good.
All right. So now, if you want to jump to the next match, we have Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan with Dirty Dom hanging in a shark cage.
Oh man.
Okay.
So with this match,
Hold on. Let's go to the entrances first.
huh?
The entrances.
Oh, I mean, nah, for sure, for sure. Like, so when they had this lowrider with Dom and Liv, I
Is Ryan
automatically
getting
said,
the low rider? Is
huh?
Ryan getting the low rider? Is
Is,
Ryan getting the logo version of the low rider?
is he getting a lowrider?
The Lego version. It's coming out
The
on
Lego?
Lego.
Oh no, he could. But look, I mean, look, we got El Camino right here.
They got the El Camino. Okay,
El Camino from Fast and the Furious right here.
I
You
ain't mad
know,
at it.
yeah, we got Lambos,
Okay. So now you gotta get the Lolo in there.
we got Hummers.
You gotta get the Lolo next then.
Yeah, no, he could definitely we definitely work it in there. But I definitely appreciate the fact that Dom is working that I'm Eddie's son angle subtly, subtly. He's doing it subtly too. He's not doing it too like I'm his. Like he's not saying it. He ain't like really noting to it, but you just see it. The Latino Heat vibe is definitely there. I do like the fact that it was a red lowrider. Loved it being a red lowrider with the gold decals on the side. Cause it just gives you Latino Heat pants all day.
Yeah, Eddie pants like you said, you touching
Mm-hmm.
very yeah, you said very paying homage. Like you said, there's a lot of paying homage tonight, to people that's dead and not dead. Um Rhea Ripley,
Mm.
she's over like Rover. She is over like Rover,
Rhea,
man. I
Rhea,
mean,
Rhea.
from the first string of her music, it is that crowd go crazy for her, man. That crowd go crazy. I don't understand her attire, but maybe I'm not supposed
Well, mommy,
to. Huh?
you gotta understand, mommy, man. So,
That shit like some dominatrix, other type
but
crazy.
that's
Like,
mommy though. That's mommy. She is literally your archangel. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, definitely gotta love the pop that she gets. Because I mean, like she gets it again, probably a lot more than most of your dudes on the damn company,
nah, she do, and it's a
and
natural pop too.
it's
It's not
natural
like
too.
yeah,
Exactly,
it's trying to
exactly.
fake that.
It's not forced. It's not overdone. It's not, you know what I'm saying. There's not curated sounds put into it. Those are real life pops for mommy. Like I
Yeah,
mean, I've been I was gracious to kind of catch it live this year after Mania.
but
Crazy.
crazy pop.
Crazy pop. And I mean, again, it's only going further. It's only going up from there. Like I said, I like they're back in when she got pulled up to the main card and faced Charlotte Flair in the
Mm-hmm.
2020 that pandemic that pandemic mania. Very fun. Very great superstar to see on the rise and see her coming up. Very cool. Uh,
So they promoted Dom being in the Shark match. They never said he was gonna be above the ring until today. I kind of figured he was because that's just the gimmick has always been. But they have had a couple shark where people been in Shark Tanks where they've been at the top of the ring. So
pick it
they
up.
did suspend Dom not above the ring, but they are spending above the aisleway. Pretty dope. Had him hanging above the aisleway. That was cool. Sat down the whole time. He did not stand up at all. The whole time he was suspended, he did not stand up. He sat down on the bottom of the cage.
I mean, they were trying to build that whole that he's scared.
Scared
That
of heights, yeah.
yeah, that type thing. So I'm saying him sitting down been easy for him to kind of cope with. Of
Being
course,
above the ring.
the claustrophobia thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but what they probably are going to say and use as a fact is like that's probably what he did in the cell. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Which again is all cool and great in story. Now I will say this though, with all of this, like with this match, this one can continue. I know I said I'm tired of Judgment Day with Damian. I just feel like that one ran its course. With this one, it makes sense for it to keep going.
So
Um,
okay, with that, not cut you off. With that running its course, you have to bring Damian Priest in to team up with Rhea to go against Dom and Liv because they can't do it like that. Now it's you gonna have another gimmick match because every feud always has at least one gimmick match. And now that to me they had a gimmick match by having Dom suspended. So what's next? A tag team match? What's next? What's next in that feud if you gonna continue it? Which you have to continue. I do agree with Liv and Rhea.
I mean, I feel like with I feel you don't have to have a tag team match. You don't have to have Damian in it anymore. Um, like I said, Damian kind of closed himself up with Finn,
Mm-hmm.
and so with Rhea now, she is now. I mean, I mean, we just kind of go through the match, say a very good spot. Like I'll do that first. We'll go through the match first, and I'll give you
Yeah,
my
go
whole
ahead.
synopsis of it all. So, I definitely like the fact that again with the whole him being above that ramp, like you're saying, and then of course you knew he was going to do something. You just didn't know what and how. You know what I mean? Love the fact that it's like Liv is having to work. You know what I mean? Rhea's over. Rhea's going to make it happen. Rhea carried the match. Of course, we knew that was going to happen. But of course, Liv had to make things kind of look like believable. Like she was
Mm-hmm.
really about to, like she was really struggling. You know what I mean? Or you might have to believe that she might get a pin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like, how the hell she gonna get over in this tight match? You know what I mean? With Dom being all the way back there, nobody else from Judgment Day came out.
Nope.
And so, of course, you see the cell open. Mind you, we were kind of checking out the cell. You were saying that the whole chain at the bottom of it. I was more looking at the door.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to pay attention to that door. I'm like, is that door really locked? You know what I mean? And so, what the in storyline, I mean, like, of course, they try to say he picked it. Okay. And so, of course, because Dom winds up opening it, and the next thing you know, he's outside of it.
But he falls down like a goofball.
He literally like a goof, hangs by one leg, like dumb, just stupid. And right there, that's where Rhea fucked up.
But she still paid attention to him, not to Liv.
Exactly. So she took her eyes off the prize, which was the title. And I mean, the ref's a goof too. Something like, cause again, what was the point of having the camera angle? I guess the ref cam was just the kind of, you texted about that too, saying it was stupid. It always is. But I mean, for this part, I can see why they had it. Just to kind of say, all right, look, just give me 1 minute out there. I'll be back in 1 minute. All right, you deserve it. As a goof would say. But at the same time, what mommy wants, mommy gets, right?
True.
So we get that. So she goes out there with a kendo stick to go happy. She goes say happy birthday to herself, which her birthday is on the 11th. So she actually isn't. She is right at home saying that. Happy birthday to Rhea Ripley. But definitely a good moment. But for her to get overzealous with that attack and then to get the next attack from Raquel Rodriguez, the returning one, is great. And definitely expected that to happen. I kind of text you earlier. I'm like, does she return? You know what I mean? Because
No, you
we of
definitely said
course
that. You
we
definitely said that
definitely
earlier.
yeah, we definitely expected something to kind of get Liv out of this match some way somehow. She wasn't going to win clean. Like, and
No,
we all expected that. She ain't no way in the world she winning clean. Because again, Mom's just too dominant. But again, you bring in Raquel as Liv's bodyguard from here on out. You know what I mean? She's gonna protect Dom and Liv.
so what
And
happens is it builds a buffer in between her and Liv. I mean, her and
exactly.
Liv. So
Exactly.
now
And
she has to fight her to get to Liv again.
exactly. Because
So
Rhea is
actually,
actually
it
Rhea's the
draws
one
it
that
out.
injured Raquel. Exactly. I just said it all works out. It gives you like you want Rhea to get this title back so bad, but you just gotta keep putting that hurdles in front of her. You got
You gotta
to.
build it. You gotta
Yes,
build
you
it up.
do. I mean, in a way, speak, it was actually kind of good that you keep doing that because this was actually her first one-on-one back since she's been injured. So I
Nah,
mean,
like you said, they both Liv, that little girl can take a beating because most of the time that's when she goes out there and she takes.
yeah.
She's not too much offense. She almost
Hey,
like
she
she
from
get
Jersey,
lucky
bro.
wins stuff like that. Hey man, what that mean?
Hey, they
Um,
you see the Nets? You see the Jets? You see the Giants? They play in Jersey. That's it. They take beatings. It's okay. They take
okay,
beatings.
cool. I'll see where you're getting at with this. Um, but nah, she definitely goes out there. She takes the beating. So like you said, building obstacles for Rhea to get back the belt is probably gonna be the best thing. So we're gonna have a long drawn out to get to get it. Liv did win the match, like you said. I believe next. So so all right, so that makes sense then. So it's Triple H saying woman versus woman, man versus man at Crown Jewel. Liv faces Nia.
Now we want to wait on that. We're gonna talk about that. Which one you want to
We
do?
gonna we gonna let's finish up the show. So
All right. All right. All right.
you know what we got
All right.
next. You know what we got next. And by the way, I was right about that CM Punk thing too. I just watched it. Just to let you know about the way the whole bees got introduced. I was like, it ain't the first time you was on tonight. Let's go.
You feel good? You feel good about yourself?
It's like brother.
MJ, you can win it. You can win that little battle. I won the war.
You ain't win the war.
I won the
Let's
war.
go. So we had the main event of the night. Before we even talk about who come down first, who did all this, who did all that. We watched the match already, right? Who's the MVP of the match before we even talk about the match?
The MVP?
Who's the MVP of the match?
Shit. Oh damn.
I got two.
I do. I got two as well. That's what I was about to say. You just like we were just talking one. I got two, and we probably got the same two.
Jacob Fatu,
Of course,
Roman Reigns.
of course. All right. So
Cool.
the long as I understand it, because
We on the same page all the
we're
way
on the
on this
same
one.
page for sure. Why? I mean, again,
Listen,
I text you throughout this match because the simple fact that the hate, not even the hate, the anguish I have against Cody Rhodes was on full display
mm-hmm,
in our text.
mm-hmm.
Cody was really in this match because of the fact he was just in his hometown.
Hold on.
No, I'm gonna say it. Hot take.
No. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. Let's talk about the match. Then we get into that.
I'm
Let's
talking
talk
about
about
the
the
match.
let's talk about the entrances.
You
Let's
want to
talk
get?
about
We get right to the
you
entrance. All
gotta
right. So look,
we
I
potted.
feel as though they need to stop coming out with Solo's fucking song, and they need to use Jacobs. Jacobs' theme song gets you much more hype.
100% better.
Gets you much more hype than we taking it. Oh, I mean, I get the theme, I get it, but nah, when you about to come out there on a mission, boy, I'm coming out to Jacob. Yo,
I agree.
woo.
I agree.
He has
I ain't
pyro.
gonna
Solo don't got pyro, bro.
Solo had fire.
Okay,
I'm watching it
tonight,
right now. So I'm telling you, I'm watching it right now.
tonight he does. He usually don't.
No, I was getting there. I was getting
That's
there.
it. He usually don't. I loved it when they gave him the gold spotlight. That was hard. They ain't been giving him gold spotlight in a while.
A long time.
Yeah, and I feel like they need to go back to that if they want to make him seem as though he is the head of the table,
Yeah,
the tribal
quote
chief.
unquote.
But nah,
So
Jacob's in his own moment. He came out there just bopping.
what did you say? You got to do
He
the
was,
Jacob dance.
hey yo, gotta do that Jacob leg, bro. He heard tapping.
He was
Oh
yo
shit.
Jacob Fatu stayed on one. I don't know what he on, Red Bull or
Ew.
whatever.
What I tell you? That man got rabies.
That man got something,
He
man.
got rabies,
He
dog.
he came out ready to fight. He was so you could just tell he was anxious. So he wanted this match to go. And like you said, he definitely won our MVP tonight because
Mm-hmm.
him and Roman held this match. I'm gonna say this. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. You could have took Solo and Cody out. It could have been Jacob versus Roman. This shit could have still been this is
So we gonna get that match.
gotta get that.
Oh no, it's not that we got to. We're going to. It's only a matter of them saying they can space it out. I just want you to make sure you guarantee you give me it, Triple H. That's all I need. That's all I need,
Yeah,
Paul. Just guarantee you give
that's
it
all
to
I
me,
need.
and you got my money. I'm gonna keep subscribing to Peacock. I'm gonna keep watching PLEs. I'm gonna keep watching USA. I'm gonna watch CW. Shit. But look, either way, so
Sometimes
yeah. But definitely, so they come out, and then next thing you know, you see this band out there.
they gotta stop this shit. They gotta stop this shit, man. They gotta stop this shit.
What part?
The fucking bands, man.
I'm not mad at the bands, at all of them.
I am. I am. I'm mad at this one
However,
tonight. I'm mad at
how,
this one tonight.
no, this one tonight definitely was a stinker. I
Hold
mean,
on, it's the
dirty.
U. Hold on, it was the UAPB band. Y'all need to go to hell back where the fuck you came from.
Yeah, no. Y'all need to go rehearse way more than what y'all did. I don't want to shit on your school. I don't want to shit on your conductor. I don't want to shit on your instructor. Y'all need to go do something because that was dismal. That was abysmal. That was not cool. And like, not even that, because it wasn't just on them. WWE production, they may have dropped the ball a little bit too. But
They must have called him at the last minute. They must have called
however,
him at the last.
I feel as though WWE delayed the music because of the fact that the band was supposed to play. Because if you heard throughout the actual song, when it was playing, when Cody's song like it restarted the second time,
Yeah.
they try to incorporate instruments in it. Someone tried to play it, and it was just like, nah, bro. Just y'all blew y'all chance. Y'all blew y'all chance the first time. You know
And
what I mean?
then we talking about interesting. We talking about him all the way. Who the fuck was in charge of Cody's smoke machine?
Why? Cause you say it came off before it started before.
You see how much smoke they gave that motherfucker, dog? You
No,
couldn't
because
even see
again,
nothing.
they restarted. They restarted the song as it was already starting. That's what I'm
I
saying.
said, what the fuck is this?
I feel they restarted the song on purpose for the band to catch it, to know that they had to start playing again. And because again, during that second run, they're playing instruments in between, like in the song intermittently. They're not even playing through the whole song.
I'm looking at this shit right now, cause I feel like the dude just left his hand on the smoke button. He just left it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Had to. Because again, the band fucked up. The band fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
They were trying to smoke the band out. I don't care. They trying to smoke the band out. They're
They
trying to get this
should.
motherfucker.
Would you? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
So
At
Cody
that rate,
comes
wouldn't
out.
you?
Yeah, Cody comes out with no sleeves on his jacket for the first time. Normally he has sleeves on his jacket. He got his jacket sleeves cut off. He got on his headgear that I still don't get that he's been wearing since AEW.
Oh, for real?
Bruh,
I thought he
it's a
started at
white
WrestleMania.
mask. No, he's been doing that AEW. It's a white mask, bro. You white already. What the hell you need a mask for? I'm just
Uh, All I know is like, look. When
uh,
I seen the violinists come out, when I seen them came in all black, I knew
so
what
hold
I
on,
was
hold on,
getting.
hold on, hold on,
Nah,
hold on, hold
fuck
on.
that. I knew what I was
We're
getting.
gonna get to him. We're gonna get to him in a minute.
We're
We gonna get
him.
I want him to get his moment as well. So Cody comes out, he gets his pyro, he does his normal thing. One thing I did not like about all of this was you're in a blood feud. You do not get in the ring with the enemies without your tag team partner. That's the
Oh
one thing
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like.
yeah. Nah,
I
but
don't like that, yo. I don't like that because
you're in
you
a
in there, like you
high
said, you in
intensity
there with
feud.
a dude that got rabies. He's
Yo,
crazy.
you have a rabid animal in that damn ring. There's a
Like,
Samoan werewolf in that damn ring, and you gonna step foot in that ring again? Roman told you before, you are stepping in the ring with people who have anything to lose.
you're the only one that
You're
has
the
something to
only
lose.
one with something to lose.
Right. So that's all I wanted to say. That's what I was getting at. Now we can talk about the man of the hour, of the final hour, because he deserves it. Well, maybe the man of the last 49 minutes, because somebody else took the last minute. But Roman Reigns, bro.
Come here.
Yeah, come on, Ryan. Where you at?
I don't
Let's
know if
go.
y'all can
We're
see him
doing
in the
it.
background. Do it, Ryan.
Your family. Come on, Ryan.
Put it all
Come
the way
on,
up. Put it all the way up.
come on,
Put your finger all the way. Put one finger. One finger. One finger.
come
Oh, no,
on
you're not gonna
now.
do it. We ain't flapping wings around here,
Oh,
bro.
Ryan. Good help is hard to find sometimes.
You know. You know. You know.
But nah, Roman comes out the best shape. I think he was in better shape tonight than he
Bro.
was at WrestleMania. What you think, Ryan?
Bro. Yo. First of all, what the fuck? Like, man came out. Like, what the
He
fuck?
got like a Greek guy. I don't talk about another man like that, but that nigga kid, yeah, Greek
Yeah,
guy.
that man AO came out golden thick, bro. No did. Like, yo, what? In shape for sure. Ready to wreck for sure.
His band was better than Cody's band.
Oh, for sure. Is that a question? That is a statement.
I was
That
just
don't even
throwing
need to
it
be
out there.
mentioned because what's understood don't ever gotta be explained. Yo, chill out before you hit your head, man. Um, but yeah,
I was just like I said. So me, you was texting, like I said, during the show. I was mad because I seen the picture leaked on the internet that my boy Paul Heyman was there tonight, and we didn't get a Paul Heyman sighting tonight. I was
I
kind of upset
mean,
about that.
with that though, Paul's part of the production team. You know what I'm saying? He's part of the backstage team.
Yeah,
So
he probably
I
crazy.
mean, it made sense for him to be there, but it definitely gave vibes that he should be out there. However, we'll get to again the excitement later on as we talk. But definitely, I definitely enjoyed the beginning start of this match. The start of this match was actually very, very, very fun. Oh, you gotta give it your background. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Again, you see that crowd control. That crowd control was something serious, man. Roman ain't said but much but one night. And the fact that he's just coming out and literally the crowd is eating every bits and piece of, you know what I'm saying? He can give you crumbs and you're gonna be good for a week. He ain't again, no ding ding ding, nothing. Nothing yet. This right here is what you call cinema. Again, that's cinema. Why? Look at this. Look at the camera angles. The camera angles. And then he does this, and all of Atlanta, even those millions and millions of people at home, the millions and millions of all those under the cell. I love the fact that the inside the cell had lighting too. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Truly a once in a lifetime being in Roman Reigns. I'm not saying this stuff there to be juicing it. I'm not saying this stuff to be selling tickets. I'm not saying it just to be talking shit. I'm being dead ass honest. Roman Reigns, from the beginning of his career on the main card to now, has always been within my top 5. And right there is exactly why. Capital. I mean, I love the fact that like they started off and Roman's like, I said I got your back. I ain't say starting the match off. Again, I was getting goosebumps from the moment the bell rang because I didn't know who was starting. I know who I wanted to start. Again, I wanted Roman to start, but I just didn't know who was going to be against him or so. Again, I want him to get his lick back on Solo early. Trust me. But again, when we got those face offs before with Jacob, my hands keep motioning like this because that's how, like, man, you go, man. You take my money. Take my money. I will I will say that after his performance tonight, he's definitely going to be getting that shot soon. But nah, like you said, Jacob is a very very clean worker, bro. Like again, yeah, he's giving you Umaga and Yokozuna. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I, I'm alright with it. I'm alright with it. I'm alright with it. I'm alright with it. No, you can only do it. We don't only do it with certain ones. Again, I love it when you do it with the Fiend. The Fiend seemed like the right person to do it with. The supernatural character. Um, Doing it with Jacob again, an unmovable force right now. You know what I'm saying? Literally the monster of Samoa. Let's just say it. You know what I mean? Him taking those bumps from Cody, like that crossroads outside the ring, even to the point where again that 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 dive off that Cody did. You know what I'm saying? But you say it's easy. Oh, of course. No. Don't get me wrong. Mind you, Cody was in this match only because he was in Atlanta. Cody was an afterthought in his match. Cody was like literally, oh hell no, oh hell no, I ain't gonna forget that. Nah, we pardon. So I mean, nah, Cody was literally, he was an afterthought this whole match. He was an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole match, he's an afterthought. Again, he's in the ring, and again, he's taking these beatings. You know what I'm saying? Even Roman, like, no, let me flip it. When Roman started taking the beating, you know what I'm saying, by Solo and Jacob, which I love their chemistry, by the way. The chemistry those two have, yeah, is going much better than Tamatonga and Tangaloa. Like, you know what I mean? And again, they're cousins versus brothers. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You see the work ethic. But yeah, no, for sure. Jacob elevated Solo in ways that you haven't seen in a while for Jacob to be elevated. I mean, for Solo to be elevated. Um, but it definitely is good to see that. But yeah, Roman taking his beating just for the crowd to start cheering for the hot tag. Of course, who's on the hot tag? Cody. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh man, like it's only because we in Atlanta, bro, that you in this match. If we weren't in Atlanta, I don't see him being in that match. Mind you, if we're in Canada, so what? What does that have to do with this? So hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Because if we're in Canada, who's teaming up with Roman? Who would team up with Roman if we were in Canada? Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens. They would do it. They would do that. They pander to their own crowd. Yo, all right, not Kevin Owens for sure, but definitely Sammy. Definitely Sammy. Why? Because they want that warm feeling moment where they got their hometown hero, right? Roman don't represent there. He just went to school there. All the reason why you have it. Before we go any further, I thought literally when Cody came out with the band, it was Georgia. It was Georgia's band. It's Georgia Tech's band. I literally thought it was them, right? 'Cause I seen the gold. I seen all that. I thought it was a big fuck you to Roman. It wasn't. It wasn't. Because then at the end of the day, they fucked up, and then Roman came out with a better band to play, right? So they clearly they competing right there, easy, subliminally. all the reason why, again, Cody didn't have to be in this match, bro. He got outdone by every Samoan. By every Samoan man tonight. All right, so Solo, so that's what I said. With Solo, again, my problem with Solo is, again, the opponent usually will make him look better. You know what I mean? Solo's very, very slow paced, and I feel like sometimes he needs to kind of kick it up to another gear, but he won't. He's doing a lot more theatrics than he should. You know what I'm saying? It's that cheap heat stuff that he's getting from the crowd that's keeping that heat on him. In fact, he's opposing Roman Reigns, keeping that heat on him. We all know, we can all say for the fact that Jacob has outshined him. You know what I'm saying? By all means, on every aspect, Jacob's outshined him. It's just for the fact that Solo is that main character. It's like, in a way that let's just say that Solo has that main character syndrome, where, you know what I mean, it has to be him. You know what I'm saying? The whole tagging in, talk to the crowd thing. Even with I will give Solo this. When it did look like Jacob was actually hurt tonight, which I hope the guy is not, he may just tweak the leg a little bit. Solo did cover for him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, chemistry wise, again, he did cover for him if that was the case. Yeah. I love Corey mentioning that, too. I love Corey mentioning it. He just knows the science, man. He knows the science, man. He knows the science. That guy. I know why he kicked him off. I know why he kicks him off. I know why Hulk Hogan ain't on a lot of people's anymore. Stop doing your bullshit off camera, bro. Stop doing your bullshit behind closed doors, Hulk. Tony. Tony. That's not Tony's Terry. I'm sorry, but either way. Okay. I mean, nah, we ain't getting there yet. Cause I mean, we're gonna talk about that whole that dive again. Like you said, it was cheesy. But I mean, like them again. Corey mentioning that. That's exactly what Jacob did to him. You come up here or not? You come up here? All right, then go back to go back. All right, here. I'll give you all three of them. You're welcome. Just took his cars. So yeah, definitely mentioning that again. That's why I love Corey on commentary because he'll bring stuff back full circle. Um, definitely that crowd control that you were mentioning is a big thing, and it's why I say for a fact it's like, I mean, all right, hear me out. I see this thing on Instagram. It was about Vince Russo. And he mentioned Cody's run as champion is just weak, right? It just feels like it's a weak run. I feel like, again, we all kind of knew there were big shoes to be filled. You know what I mean? There were huge shoes to be filled, and it was going to be a tough and difficult one. Before we talk about the end of this match, right? How do you feel about that? Okay. You said that Cody's runs the title is just weak. No, I'm saying like in general. Again, like I kind of agree with him. Mind you. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. I didn't necessarily. But there's reason. I can say for a legit reason, but it's for the simple fact. Like I didn't necessarily watch the whole clip. I seen the caption. The caption kind of broke it down to to the main concept. The reason I believe for a fact that Cody can definitely be considered a weak champion, right? My opinion. You know what I mean? It's the simple fact. It's like he's. It's not necessarily believable with his title. Again, it's a lot Cena like where he was protected by everything. You know what I mean? Where there's no real adversity he's overcoming. You know what I'm saying? Because you know for a fact he's going to win it. Again, a him going against a um a Kevin Owens. Again, him doing that match was the fuck. You know what I mean? It was like what the fuck? Like you knew what was about to happen. Him going against AJ Styles, you knew what was about to happen. You know what I mean? They give it to you right there, and it's just like, what's the point of them having it? There's nothing that helps you believe it. And so like all of a sudden you just okay. Versus and I hate to compare it to him because we all know how I feel about him. When it comes to Roman, again, he went against not one, not two, not but three up and coming superstars of this year, right? You didn't know who was going to win that match, but you surely had your pick of the litter of who you wanted to outside of Roman, right? In Montreal, when they had Elimination Chamber, you didn't know. You wanted Sammy to come out. You know what I mean? You wanted Sammy to come out with that. It's the fact of where they do it, how they do it, the story behind it. Cody don't really have no story with none of these people, man. It's like and that's what it's like. Maybe it's a story. Maybe it's the story behind that's kind of is weak for it. And like, but again, like I said, it's the protection that he has. It's the simple fact. It's like, all right, if I'm not defending it at a PLE, I'm in a tag team match. Roman literally, again, he might not necessarily perform at every PLE, but he had his foot on each and every one of them. Did he? You gotta say that. If he wasn't performing, the Usos were performing. You know what I'm saying? And like he had his foot in each and every one of them. His hands were in the pot some way somehow, right? But when he definitely did deliver his matches, like he had his matches, he delivered. It wasn't in question of whether or not it was the best match of the night. I can't remember a single time when I said that Roman didn't have match of the night as the champion. You know what I'm saying? For every time he defended it, it stole the night because of the story that was being told behind it. Cody does it, it's in question, and that's what I mean by weak. By weak, it's matches you wind up forgetting about. It's matches that don't stick with you. You know what I mean? You throw it up on the wall, it falls down. It don't stick. What you got? Do it. Do it. All right. First 6 months, he came back from leukemia. You just said that. You said the first 6 months. No, I can't. You can't say that because again, he finally changed his music after Mania. I'm letting you, but I'm also being objective because I just want to make sense. But we talk about the first 6 months. We talk about the first 6 months. Why? No, I said we can, but at the same time, it's like you're saying that. I'm like, are we talking about the first 6 months? I'm like, the man came back from leukemia and was still champion. He was still calculated. His foot was still in it. His handprints are still all every PLE. So what story is carrying Cody right now? That's what I'm trying to say. The bloodline story. That's what we're the bloodline story. But that's an issue. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I, it was a good match. I got you again. But why was it a good? Hear me out. 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 And I hate to have to break it down like this, right? I hate to do this. I hate to take it away from you because I'm saying I understand your points in full throttle. But why was that match good? Why was that Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes match good? Who? But again, who was the MVP of that match? Oh no, that's not what I asked you. I asked you a question. Answer the question. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's please. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like MVP of the league, but you lose in the finals. That's what you're trying to say. You lose a big one. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to understand you. I'm trying to understand you. I'd rather be the MVP. No, because again, no, because I mean again, would I rather win it all or win these accomplishments and lose? I'm winning it all. I get what you're saying. I see what you're doing. Yeah, no, we can. Again. Again, we just had again. It's fine. However, my man finally made it back after a long hiatus. A long hiatus, and some prayers that were given to him by his father on Instagram. The little cryptic messages that were put out there. The whole whereabouts. What the hell? When the hell? How the hell? He finally came back. Good old Jimmy Uso. Hey, hey. First of all, that ref was bullshit. Held back his my man didn't even. He just said fuck the third one. I'm not even gonna try to go down. But I do like the camera shot, man. That camera shot was fire. Mike Chioda, Kevin Dunn. Production team. He went on with his future endeavors. Yeah. No, I mean, again, I was talking about camera angles, camera shots. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this whole night. No, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Ooh. Oh, he's eating. And I fuck with the shirt too. But nah. First of all, nah, he ain't pulling the ref out. Yeah, either way, he's standing there in the background behind Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and all you see is Cap and Mask, man. Right there again, and that's how Jimmy come through. That's how Jimmy came through when he pulled out at SummerSlam last year. Great way to do it this year, bro. But at the end of the day, Jimmy literally stayed loyal to Roman throughout the whole year. No, he turned on his own again. He was a shooter. He was a shooter. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy was a shooter. Jimmy was against it at first, but he was a shooter. So when he went out again, so to see this come full circle now again, we haven't seen Jimmy be able to represent Roman ever since that Friday after WrestleMania. You know what I mean? But to see him do that again, very, very chilling. Very chilling moment. Love the fact that he had the shirt that said, "They not the ones. They not the ones. They not the ones." Like, loved it. Loved it. But yeah, super kicked everybody. Super kicked the shit out of everybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tama Tonga. Yeah. Hey. Nobody. Nobody. Hey, it was a hug. It was a hug, man. It was a hug, man. It was a hug, bro. Right there, it was just like, holy shit, man. Like, they not the ones. They not the ones. They not the ones. Like, Yeah. Camera angle cutting back to Cody though. That was another again great camera work. Great camera work. Cause right there again, you definitely gave the nod to, you know what I'm saying. All right, deed's done. We getting up out of here. It's Uso time. It's Usi time. We getting Usi. You getting banked. You getting banked. Here's my thing though. Here's my thing though. This is why Cody's dumb. Why? Because again, just like the start of the match, why would you be in there with a rabid animal? You got another one in there too with Tamatonga. Why would you be in there with a rabid animal? And now you have a spiteful and vengeful Solo. You damn right. I'm about to fuck you up. So yeah, another great camera shot. One time only. But he's all hey, it has an expiration date. And that was the 1, 2, 3. Which one? Which one? But he gets in. But he does get in. No, I'm saying he works his way back to the ring. Let's just say that. I but I mean that part makes sense though, because again, those are the ones that took him out, that took Jimmy out. So I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean? For sure, because it was just saving Cody. Yeah, fuck Cody. So I will say this: with one of our earlier posts on the story for the podcast, the irony of posting that to get what we thought was probably I don't even know if it's let's just say the third pop of the night. Like, let's just say what it is. Like, of the closing minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jesus. And now it feels like we're right back in WrestleMania, in the stretch of WrestleMania. I don't even like we're not even in November. We ain't even past Survivor Series yet, and I'm already dream matching in my head about what the hell is going on. Try to like master book everything, and I still ain't got my grasp on it. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I can see the blue on your face. I can see the blue on your face, man. And goes and walks away. See? Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's definitely. I don't know. Man, they just yeah. Ula Fala. Yeah. Nay, that's hard. Granted, no, for sure. But so I give it a tie between the Hell in a Cell, which did its thing, and the main event. Because again, the events that happened in the main event equal up to all the blood that I got and the intensity I got in the Hell in a Cell. The only reason why, like, so Hell in a Cell is definitely 1A because the main event is 1. That makes sense. Like, you know, and it's just because of the end result of the Hell in a Cell. So,
Daddy, say hi. The famous line.
no, I mean it's DSU's homecoming, but I wasn't going.
The finish line.
I ain't have a game either, unfortunately.
The finish
Okay,
line.
I'll get it when I'm done though. Okay,
Okay.
my clock's still running. No, yeah, it's still running.
But
Oh, for sure. I mean, granted, SummerSlam gave you more matches, but oh my gosh, like I said, it feels like it feels like you're in a stretch of WrestleMania, and you shouldn't be, because you're not. You know what I mean? You gave those vibes.
oh, get it. So
But
oh,
definitely. What's next with Roman? I like the fact that it feels like he doesn't care about the belt right now. I feel like the way he handed it back to Cody and walked out twice, not once, but in a way speak twice. He looked at it the first time. I was like, all right. Then the second time, he actually handed it to him and was on his way out. Right there tells you that he's just trying to handle some family business right now. I like it. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like it started with Jimmy. Um, like we both wanted Paul to come out. Yeah, no, I'm at 1 hour and 29. Mine restarted because when I had a call come through, but yeah, so uh, definitely definitely like I feel like he's kind of like holding off on that belt, and I think it's for good storyline purposes. Again, he's about to go handle some family business. Handle the family business first, because that's what you gotta do. You gotta handle family first, and then go handle other business. You know what I mean? Because if your family ain't right, you ain't doing shit without it. You know, can't go for big shit with your family if your shit ain't right. Yeah, I still got red dot. I'm still recording. I mean, did you go back to your like? Hmm.
It started back over.
Hmm.
It started back over.
Mine still says the same time.
Yo, my shit be